Let's go, everybody. Welcome back to another live stream here on Max Coverage TV. You already know, with some more Yankee news. It is January 9th, 2024. And we are going to get started right about now. How we doing, everyone? Tuesday, we have a little bit of news to talk about. If you're watching on the replay, drop me a comment down below. What are your thoughts on all this is? And if you are live in full effect, like we got a couple of people, and we already got the pre-live crew, man. We got Tesla Bulls 4041, Aiden, Stetson, Lore, the Ace Avenue over here popping some confetti all over the place. And welcome back, my guy Ratchet on the squad. If you aren't a part of the members program, become a member right now for $2.99 a month, and you will get into monthly giveaways here on the channel each and every single month. We got my guy Super Miguel in the house. What's going on, bro? Jacob is in the building as well. Mac's gonna be effed up on Sunday. You already know, bro. Dr. Van and Daniel Barry Sports Highlights is in the building. What's going on, everybody? So we have some news with the Yankees. Not really too much to really talk about, but something to touch on. We had the head of the Yankees, the front office, as you would, meeting together in Tampa. Yesterday, they met up. They talked about what's next for the Yankees. So we'll touch on that. You never won the giveaway. Hey, man, never say never, bro. That's what Malik said, and he just won the giveaway. And if you are a subscriber, the video is on the page live right now to enter into the giveaway for the jersey. So make sure you click on that, watch it, and that's how you enter yourself in that giveaway. It tells you how to enter on the video, so just watch it. Drop a comment down below on the video, and you are in that giveaway. Cease, I'm not sure about that. Cease with pinstripes. Hey, I've been saying I want Dylan Cease for a while now, but right now it's kind of, we have to get something going with Dylan Cease because there's a team in our division, AL East division. The Baltimore Orioles are also interested in Dylan Cease. And if I'm a New York Yankee executive, GM, owner, etc., I am making this deal happen because I cannot let the Baltimore Orioles get better. That's the number one thing. They need a bull. What's up, Chevy? Chevy's in the building, man. We got 28 in the house. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you are new, hanging out for the first time. We already have a great bullpen, Chevy. You should know this. You were starting to learn more and more and more about the MLB, Chevy. I think I helped you. I think I helped Chevy get put on the MLB map. He was slacking at first, but I'm helping him out. He's starting to learn. The Yankees have a great bullpen. They don't have a legit closer. So if the Yankees do anything, they need to sign a legit closer like Josh Hader or Jordan Hicks, something like that. You getting a Dak jersey? Hell no. Yeah, make sure y'all all watch that video on the page for the giveaway. So if you're 21 and up, anybody can win the jersey. So just make sure you're in there. What's up, Yankee Attic in the house? I'm going to be in the stream, but won't be chatting because I'm playing Creed Rise to Glory on my Oculus. Nice, man. Rodon healthy? Right now he's healthy. We'll see let's see if that stays put because Rodon got hurt, spring training last season? His back started barking, and then he was never the same. So let's hope that Rodon's going to stay healthy. Right now, he is healthy, so let's hope so. The fact the Orioles have over 100 wins in 2023 is surprising because they were horrible the past years. Well, it's not really too surprising because they loaded up on great prospects, and eventually it was going to pay off. They were bad. They were so bad for so long. They just stacked up on all the top prospects. So when you're picking in the top 5, the top 10 every single season, you're gonna start stockpiling these prospects and start getting better. What up, John? What's going on? Rah in the building and mo money, mo problems in the house. What's good, everybody? So the Yankees are interested in Dylan. We already know the Yankees are interested in Dylan Cease, but things are starting to get heated up more. Quote unquote, the Yankees are ready to pull the trigger on Dylan Cease. And I think it's because the Orioles are breathing down their throats. The Orioles, like Ken Rosenthal said today, have the best prospects to get the deal done. Now, it's still not going to happen probably today, tomorrow, or even, maybe even Friday, because we all are waiting on the arbitration meetings and stuff like that on Friday. But it is starting to get heated up, and the Yankees, I think they have a couple of plans in motion right now. What's up, Victorino is in the building. What's good, bro? Let's go get Cease and pinstripes. Let's get it, man. Because if you think about it, if the Yankees can lock down Dylan Cease, and if they don't sign Blake Snell, then that means they probably can have more money, more leeway for next offseason to get Corbin Burnes, to re-sign Juan Soto on a long-term contract. If you get a guy like Dylan Cease, you lock him down for 2 seasons of control, and then he's a righty. Everyone talks about Jesus Luzardo, who's still an option out there, of course. He's a lefty. So it's interesting to see what the Yankees do. I think Dylan Cease won't be as much of a package. Like Jesus Luzardo is probably going to cost us 4 prospects because how much years of control we would have him. Dylan Cease, I think we can send 3 prospects away and then possibly land Dylan Cease. I could be wrong, but that's just my thoughts right now. Mo Money says Yankees should have some clarity by this week as arbitration figures will be exchanged to see where they stand. They can easily offset Torres' contract to Miami in a package for Edward Cabrera. I could definitely see it. Edward Cabrera would be really solid if we can land him, bro. If we can get Cabrera, I know we're not going to get Yuri Perez, Yankee addicts. Don't even start. Yuri Perez is probably going to be off the freaking table. I would be, if I was in the Marlins spot, I would not even discuss Yuri Perez in any type of trade. But Edward Cabrera, I would love if we can get him. I really don't like that idea. I'd rather go for experience like Snell. I mean, Victorino, it's going to depend on what the Yankees want to do. Now, if they spend money on Snell, we might not be able to get Corbin Burnes. That's the thing. Corbin Burnes is a free agent after this upcoming season. Do the Yankees trade for somebody like Dylan Cease or Jesus Luzardo because they have a feeling that they can sign Corbin Burnes next offseason? Because if you pay for Snell this offseason right now, if you pay for Snell, I don't think we can have Snell and then next offseason get Corbin Burnes or Shane Bieber. That's my thought, but I think Snell is definitely still on their radar regardless. Like, they need a plan B, and I've been hearing right now plan A is try to trade for Dylan Cease. Plan B is going to be signing Blake Snell. So, well, you didn't say that, browser, that the case. Let's go. What you mean, Victorino? I don't really want him, but I think they'll sign Stroman. Could be it. Stroman could be another option because he's going to be cheaper than Snell would be. And I mean, Stroman already said that he has interest in signing with the Yankees. So same with Snell, though. They could be just using us as leverage. Who knows at this point? But Money saying Snell will cost 2 draft picks. IFA in money, international money, and is a 5-inning pitcher. Bieber is someone that Blake has worked with. Exactly. Matt Blake, our pitching coach, has worked with Shane Bieber in the past. That's my thought, man, is maybe the Yankees are looking for next offseason on any moves they make right now, because Corbin Burnes and Shane Bieber are both available next offseason. So maybe they do go the cheap route this offseason with the pitching and trade for a guy like Dylan Cease, maybe sign Stroman because they want money for next offseason. But they can still swing and miss next offseason as well. So the Yankees they got a couple of options on their table right now about Corbin next year, bro. Yeah. I mean, if that's my thought, Victorino, is they have Corbin next off season. That's probably why they're not even thinking about trading for Corbin Burnes, because they know he's a free agent after this season. And if you can lock down Corbin Burnes on a 5-year contract after this, bro, I know Cole can opt out next season, but the Yankees tack on another year of that contract and give him $36 million. They're going to keep Corbin Burnes, or they're going to keep Garrett Cole. So I don't. The opt out isn't scary for Garrett Cole. There's no way the Yankees are going to let him walk. So I want a real closer like Clase. I would love Clase, bro. I would love Clase, but do they make that move? Now let me look at Clase's contract real quick, because I think he's still controllable for like 3 seasons. I'm not sure, so let me just double check. Don't want to give you guys some false information or not. So let me look at Clase's contract real quick. And he is actually he's under contract until 2027, and then he has a club option. So Clase signed a 5-year, $20 million contract with the Guardians, including a $2 million signing bonus. And so I think he signed that in 2021, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so he has a 2027 club option, includes a $2 million buyout. I did not know that. So he is under contract until at least 2027. He has a club option for the 2027 and 2028 year. And then he's an unrestricted free agent until 2029. So if the Yankees do sign him or trade for him, they do have him locked down for a long time with those 2 club options at the end of his contract. That's a very good contract. Bieber, Burnes, Wheeler, Bueller, and free. Jesus. Yeah, I know. Like Mo Money, I brought up the free agents for next season. It's a lot of good pitchers, man. It's a lot of good pitchers, and those are by far the top 5 right there. Bieber, Burnes, Zach Wheeler, Walker Bueller, and Max Fried. So, like this season, there's a couple of good guys on the market, but next season's better. Basically, they are not aiming to be champs next year. Then, I mean, I still feel like if you sign Stroman to Stroman won't cost what Blake Snell is going to cost. That's facts. Marcus Stroman is going to cost probably half of what Blake Snell will cost you. If you sign him to a 2-year contract and then you trade for Dylan Cease, you both have those guys locked down for two seasons, and then you can go and get a guy like Corbin Burnes or Walker Bueller next season, or Shane Bieber. Yeah, that's a great steal of a contract, bro. And I'll bring it up. Let me bring it up on the screen so y'all can really look at it too. Because that is a really good contract for Emmanuel Clase. I did not know that. So shout out to my guy, Dr. Van, for letting me bring this contract up. I mean, look at this contract for Clase. You tell me that's not a steal right there. 26 years old, entering, the 2024 season, and then he's making 2.5, 4.5, 6 mil, and then in 2027, when he's 29, a $10 million club option. Same with the 2028 season, and then he's an unrestricted free agent in 2029. That is a unreal contract for Emmanuel Clase, who's 25 years old. You can't go wrong with that. But that makes him that much more valuable. Like the Guardians probably want a lot in return just because this contract is so damn good. Ryan in the house, what are you going to do if no moves happen? I'm going to be upset about it, Ryan. Stroman made a mistake. He is going to get less than if he stayed with the Cubs. He probably will, Ryan. He probably will. But the fact that he reached out to the Yankees and said that he's interested in signing, maybe the Yankees do sign him for a very cheap not a very cheap contract. Stroman's still going to make decent money, but he's not going to cost as Blake Snell is going to cost. What's up, K-Zilla? What's going on, bro? The depth of pitching for this offseason is light. The availability for trade candidates aren't great either. Yeah, I'm with you, Kenneth. It's either going to be Dylan Cease. The Yankees won't trade for Corbin Burnes or Shane Bieber because I feel like they have high leverage for next offseason. Like they think they can land Corbin Burnes or Shane Bieber next offseason when they're free agents. Yeah, I'll take that all day, rah. A saying, rank these pitchers on how much you want them to be Yankees. Cease, Snell, Bieber, Monty, Luzardo, and Stroman. All right, so ranking them from how much I want them to be a Yankee. I'd probably say Snell number 1. And then I'd go with Luzardo because he has more years of control. And then I would go with Cease. Then, I mean, I would love Bieber, but I don't think we're going to trade for him. So I'd say Bieber next. I would go Monty and then Stroman. Stroman would be my last on that list, just because I feel like Monty's better pitcher. Luzardo is just business wise. He's 26. You would have a lot of years of control. Snell, he just came off of Cy Young. That would be my ranking, Days. What about y'all? Clase and J Ram would be awesome. Yeah, I don't think we would make a trade for J Ram, bro. Let's see what J Ram's contract's gonna be. Jose Ramirez. Let's see. Because he's getting up there. He's 31. He'll be turning 32 next season. His contract's not too bad, honestly. So he's gonna be 31. He's making $17 million this season. 19, 21, 23, 25, and then he's a free agent when he's 36 at 2029. Has a full no trade clause, so he would have to waive that no trade clause first and foremost. But he's a phenomenal player. But I want this team to get younger, and J-Ram getting up there in age. I don't know if the Yankees will make that trade. My guy, rah with a 99-cent dono. Appreciate you, my boy. Thank you, sir. What's up, Benjamin? O's, baby. Yeah, the O's got a good opportunity to get Dylan Cease, bro. They really do. Well, people are saying because of the attitude, the Yankees might not do it, but we had attitude players in the past like Strawberry, Gary Sheffield, even Clement. Yeah, I agree. Stroman does have the attitude, but at this point, you got to think about what's best for your team. And Marcus Stroman, I've been saying this, even though he might be my least favorite option on the table, he's better than Clark Schmidt. He's better than Gomez or Will Warren. I would take Marcus Stroman right now in the rotation other than those guys. Even Nestor Cortez is very, very concerning because he's coming off that shoulder surgery. It doesn't – who knows how bad that injury is, because we saw Cortez. He got hurt last season, came back, then he re-injured that same shoulder. So Jason in the house saying Snell and Cease, bro, they coming. Hey, I hope so, Jason. If Cease doesn't, if Snell doesn't, go the Yankees next offseason, the Yankees are probably going to sign Corbin Burnes. That's my thought. O's aren't good because they picked high picks flop all the time. They have scouted and developed talent better than anyone in the league over the past 5 years. You guys have Benjamin, I don't know if you're an O's fan or not, but you guys have the prospects to make any trade that you need. And right now, I feel like the O's are in desperate need of a solid pitching arm in that rotation. I've been saying this for a while, Benjamin. The O's are a couple of arms away for really, really making a run for that AL. They couldn't go deep in the postseason. Yeah, Stroman's better than Nestor by far. That's what I'm saying. Are you going to take Stroman over Nestor, Schmidt, Gomez, or whoever the hell is going to be the fifth arm in this rotation? I would take Stroman right now. But if you told me to rank him, he's not going to be my first option. Thank you, my boy Ace. Hit that like button. We got 62 in the building. Subscribe if you are new. Also, I'm giving away a jersey since we just hit 5K. So if you want to be in that giveaway, hit that subscribe button and go to my channel. And then the video is on the page to how to enter into that giveaway. Make sure everybody in the chat right now, we got 61. Make sure everybody is entered in that giveaway. I'm trying to give away a jersey for you all. So make sure you're in there. What's up, Ben? Yankees will make a deal for Burnes. I don't think so, bro. Jesus Luzardo, I feel like they have an opportunity, but I don't think they're going to make a deal for Corbin Burnes, bro. What up, Uncle Ted? Forget Cease, trade for Bryce Miller and Munoz. Oh, Munoz is that dude, bro. Munoz is that dude. You think Kyle Bradish is a beast? He's okay. Thank you, Ace. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, there's the link to the giveaway video. Make sure everybody is in that giveaway. You have to be 21 and up, though. You have to be 21 and up. William in the house saying the O's should sign Trevor Bauer and trade for Cease. Why waste all those prospects for 1 year of Burnes? Yeah, I feel like that's that's the same, the same idea that the Yankees are having right now. Is like and Corbin Burnes is going to be a lot. They are going to be. It's going to cost them a lot, man. Where in New York are you from? I'm not from New York. My family's from New York, Jason. My mom's from Long Island. I think you are wrong. Why? Why do you think I'm wrong? Let's see. Attitude, pitch a no-hitter, and then get DFA'd. You talking about Stroman? Orioles are the biggest pansies owners group. No way Baltimore is adding Trevor Bauer. I don't think so either. But I do think they can make a trade for sure. Who would you rather get, Luzardo or Edward Cabrera? Ooh, that's a tough question. I think Edward Cabrera has more ceiling than Luzardo. So if I had to pick between the two, I'd probably say Edward Cabrera. Prospects are unproven. The Yankees are in win now mode. Burnes is the best pitcher available. That's true. That's definitely true. Corbin Burnes is the best pitcher available, but I don't think the Yankees are gonna risk trading more people away for a guy that is a free agent next season, just like Juan Soto. That's my thought behind all this. They already made a big move with Juan Soto, and he's a free agent next season. I don't think they're going to make another huge move for Corbin Burnes or Shane Bieber. I could be wrong, but that's just my opinion. Nelson saying sign Snell and Hader, then trade for Luzardo. I would love that right there, Nelson. Hader and Snell are going to cost you a lot more money. I mean, Hader wants record-breaking money as a closer, which, I mean, honestly, if you look at his chart, if you look at his career, he deserves it, man. Hader's a beast, but people feel some type of way of him, like, quitting on teams. So we'll see. But I would love Josh Hader on this team. No doubt about it. No team is going to sign Trevor Bauer until completely desperate with. I don't think so either. I think Trevor Bauer might get an opportunity, but it won't be with the Yankees. I talk about it all the time here on the channel, man. I talk about it almost every single day. I don't think Trevor Bauer is going to even be on the Yankees' radar. I don't think so. All right. Yeah, I had to kick him out, man. I'm done. Sorry. Michael's out because he always complains every single day. Every single day. Thank you, William. Mass Bagdog is live in Albany, New York. Nice. Brewers need to trade Burnes. They do. They do, man. The Brewers, I don't think Trevor Bauer is going to be back. I'm sorry. I don't think Corbin Burnes will be back with the Brewers next season. So guys like Bieber, guys like Corbin Burnes, those guys will be traded probably either this offseason or by the trade deadline. I guarantee you there's going to be teams that are going to trade for Corbin Burnes midseason if he's not traded this offseason, because teams are going to be fighting for a ring, a championship. So guys like that are going to be very big trade pieces this or midseason, I should say. I don't think anyone signs Bauer, says Ryan. until next year, he still has 2 pending cases. If they get thrown away like the first one, then not so tainted. Everyone is waiting to see the outcome. Yeah, exactly, Ryan. I think just because there's still more cases active, I know the Yankees for a fact won't make that risk. I guarantee you. You don't think the delay is because the Yankees are working on a multiplayer trade? I think, Jason, it might be. That's why I said. That's why I made the thumbnail what I did, because the Yankees are quote unquote ready to pull the trigger. They say I've heard some rumors saying that the backup plan is signing Snell, but their main focus is getting Dylan Cease. Now, this is from Bob Nightingale today at 3 p.m. White Sox GM Chris Getz says they have spoken to plenty of teams about trading Dylan Cease, but nothing close at this juncture. If we feel like there's a fit that improves our club, we will certainly strongly consider it. Certainly that hasn't happened at this point. So right now, from the White Sox GM saying, I think this might be all like a smokescreen also, because he might make that statement for other teams to really put in a package for Dylan Cease. So it could just be up in the air. But the Orioles and the Yankees seem like the two teams to really watch out for Dylan Cease. And like I said, if you're just tuning into the stream, I said we probably won't see any moves happen until after Friday. Friday is when they are meeting up for the arbitration meetings, and it kind of tells the team how much money they have to really spend. What's the chances that Seattle might trade Castillo at midseason? Probably big, bro. If Seattle is definitely out of the running, which I don't think they will, I think Seattle is going to be a good team this season coming up. If they don't think they're going to win a championship this season, they might move Castillo, because he's going to be, you can get a lot back for Castillo because he's under contract for, let me look up Luis Castillo's contract real quick, but I think he's under contract till 2027. Might be more than that. He is under contract till 2029 with a vested year of 2028. So the vesting option means he has to pitch 180 innings in 2027. So if Castillo misses 130 plus days in 2025 and through 2027 due to a UCL injury, this becomes a $5 million team option. So they have an injury clause in that contract for Luis Castillo. And I can bring it up so y'all can read it yourself. Let me see. There it is. So, yeah, like I was saying, this is Castillo's contract, and the vesting year of this is what I was reading right here. So they have a injury kind of clause in his contract somewhere. Shout out to everybody in the house, man. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, hanging out for the first time, especially if you're a Yankees fan. If not, if you're just a baseball fan in general, this is what we do on the channel. So I appreciate you. Make sure you join in on the conversation. Let me see where the poll lies. Let me see what you think about it. So right now, we're kind of split. 58 votes, 55% saying yes, trade for Cease, and 45 says no. Very, very interesting, because yesterday's poll was Marcus Stroman, if the Yankees should sign Stroman or not. A lot of you agree that the Yankees should sign Stroman. Do you think the Yankees regret not going for Castillo last season? No, I don't think so, because they wanted Volpe. I think they wanted Dominguez too, but they definitely wanted Volpe in that trade package. I don't think the Yankees... Volpe was untouchable. Braves are going to sign Bellinger? I don't think so. I think Bellinger is going to re-sign with the Cubs, or maybe go west. Maybe go to like the Angels. If Yamamoto can get 325, then Burnes deserves at least that or more. He probably won't get that much because he's older. Cadezilla. Burnes will be 31 years old, so he won't get 325, but he's gonna get a lot of money regardless. If the Yankees are all in on 2024, they trade for Corbin Burnes. Ben, you might be right, but I don't think the Yankees are going to risk breaking down the whole farm for a guy that can walk in the offseason. They already did that for Juan Soto. I don't think they'll make it. I mean, the Brewers are going to want a lot for Corbin Burnes. I promise you this. I promise you. What's up, Will Star? What's going on, bro? Luzardo has a lot more years of control. Luzardo has a lot more years of control. So you have 3 years of control. He's an unrestricted free agent in 2027 when he's 29 years old. I would say he's my number one trade person. Like if I wanted to make a trade, it'd be for Luis or Jesus Luzardo. But the Marlins are going to want a lot for him, man. What up, Ben, with a 199 dono? Bucks don't suck. Go Rays. Best team in the AL. Boo. Boo. No, Ben. No. And also, Ben, I'm going to message you after the stream. We'll talk more about what we talked about the other day. You hear me, Ben? What's up, Brandon? How you doing, buddy? You mean the Tampa Bay? Oh, damn. Jesus. Uncle Ted with some fighting words. I'd rather have Cabrera over Luzardo. I would too, man. I like Edward Cabrera a lot. Let's see. Like I said, he's going to have a lot more years of control. Like, I mean, look at this. You're going to have Edward Cabrera for a while now, but he's going to be more. They're going to want more in return for Edward Cabrera. That's the thing. The more years of control, the more, we're going to have to give up for a guy. That's the thing about it. I tried the workout mode. I thought I'll just do a 13 calorie goal to start, but I put it. All right. Max, today is Ricochet's white birthday. I know Samantha. Happy birthday, Samantha. Burnes will walk. He said he's not signing on extension with any team that trades for him. Exactly, FJE. He's a Scott Boras client, and he is going to be testing free agents or free agency no matter what, just like Juan Soto. So that's why the Yankees are not going to risk. So I'm sorry, I made a mistake. So Corbin Burnes is going to be 30 next offseason. Yeah, FJE, you're right. They're going to have to. Are they going to risk it? Are they going to give up the whole farm for a guy? If Juan Soto and Corbin Burnes walks away from the Yankees, then everything is screwed up. The Yankees can look 5 years down the line and say, maybe we can win then. Because if they make this trade as well and they don't re-sign Soto or Corbin Burnes, we're fucked. To put it simple, we're fucked. We definitely need one more guy, but don't sleep on K. Brad or G. Rod. K. Bradish could or should have been a top 3 Cy Young finisher. Grayson Rodriguez could be there next year. Don't sleep on that rotation if y'all get Cease. I like Bradish. I mean, Grayson Rodriguez is another great pitcher for the Orioles. Orioles are going to be good, man. No matter if they make a move or not, the Orioles are going to be a good team. But if they sign a veteran arm or not sign, but if they trade for a veteran arm like Dylan Cease, even Shane Bieber, somebody like that, the Orioles are definitely going to be World Series contenders, man, because they have the lineup to get it done. They just need a couple more veteran arms in that rotation. And I think the Orioles are in line for a great year. Once again, it's going to be probably the Yankees and Orioles fighting for that AL East. Rays are always sneaky too, but I don't think the Rays are going to be up there because they got a lot of stuff going on, man. Rico in the building, what's going on? Sorry, I'm not trading Spencer Jones, Hampton, Peraza, or Pereira for Cease, who has one good year on his resume. Well, I mean, Dylan Cease has struck out. He has 200 or more strikeouts in 3 seasons, bro. Like, that's what you want. Now, the ERA, I know it was up last season. That's not what you like, but Dylan Cease is a good player, man. I mean, in 2022, he had a 2.20 ERA. In 2021, he had a 3.91. You wouldn't take that over, especially from last season when we had guys that are throwing 6+ ERAs in this rotation. You think the Yankees have an even worse year? Boone is out of there. Yeah, I think Boone. This is Boone's make or break year, Jason. Yankees can extend Burnes and Soto easily. I want to say easily, Ben, but I think they could. No doubt about it. Sign Snell, trade the farm for J Ram, win now. I don't think J Ram's even on the radar right now, Uncle Ted. I think it's just pitching. That was 2022, not 2023 with Cease. Yeah, I mean, still, last year the White Sox were god awful, man. Like, I know. Listen, Dylan Cease, until the 4.48 ERA, which was better than half our rotation, by the way, last season. He's still top 5 in strikeout or top 10 in strikeouts, but he did give up a lot of earned runs. He gave up 90 earned runs last season, but I don't know, man. If you put a lineup behind him like the Yankees have, I think he can win better. He can do better. I might be wrong. He might just flat out stink in Yankee Stadium, but shout out to SQ Wares for joining the Discord. Appreciate you. We got 84 in the house. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. That's what we do on this channel. We talk Yankees, we talk baseball, and then when the season rolls around for the Yankees, I live call all the games. So I appreciate y'all joining in on the conversation. Like I said, y'all are the co-hosts. So keep on going with those comments, man. I would also be wary of Bieber who lost velocity. Yeah, Bieber, like we said earlier, he worked with Matt Blake before in his career, but Shane Bieber, 28 years old. Let me look up his chart real quick. See what exactly what his velocity was last season. Let me just check real quick. Shane Bieber had an average of that he lost all his velocity. Good point right there. 91 miles per hour on his fastball. That is very, very bad. So shout out to Rico for pointing that out. Yeah, Bieber had a 91 on average for his fastball velo last season. That's not good at all. Really not good. Nope, Cease on the Yankees could be disgusting. He could be contending with Cole for Cy Young. I think so too, Jason. I think so too. I mean, Dylan Cease he's a great pitcher, man. A lot of people are just looking at last year and he had a 4 point some ERA. No, Dylan Cease is good, man. Dylan Cease, he's a 4 pitcher. He has 4 pitches in his arsenal, but he mixes in the 3 pitches, the fastball, slider, curveball. That's the thing about Rodon is he just throws fastballs and sliders. Like this guy can actually mix it up a little bit. And 28 years old, he's a righty. That's another big important piece is that he's right-handed, especially in Yankee Stadium. And his velo was at 95.6 miles per hour, which is well above the average in the MLB. Whiff percentage 31%, strikeout percentage 27. That's what I love about Dylan Cease is his strikeout percentage because the whiff and strikeouts are huge. He has nasty stuff. Let me throw in his graph right here. There we go. Like he has some nasty stuff, y'all. I'm telling you. This right there is what's very important about Dylan Cease. Now he does walk more than you want. Like the average on the walks is 8%, so he's at a 10.1%. But and the ground ball percentage is also something that is a little scary. But the thing is, he just strikes people out, man. 226, 227, 214, the last 3 seasons in strikeouts. Like, come on now. Like that's not something you like. You know what I'm saying? His slider is nasty, inside low slider. Curveball hangs over the plate a little bit too much. Like, or I think Rico's pointed that out. He could put that more down, like right here. But the guy has some filthy stuff, man. If everyone is new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, like button, and notification bell for my boy. Thank you, Super Miguel. Appreciate you, my boy. Framber Valdez is on the block and has the Yankees number 3 behind Snell, Cole, then trade for Burnes at the deadline. That rotation in the playoffs is money in the bank. It could be Uncle Ted, but it could be scary though. I mean, if you're gonna, so you're saying trade for Valdez, sign Snell, and then trade for Burnes. we would have nothing left in the farm. Hard to keep a low ERA when you have a terrible defense behind you. Cease has filthy stuff. Exactly, Jason. The White Sox suck, man. I mean, at the end of the day, the White Sox are just terrible. A 1.41 whip is gross. Cease gets swords, but also walks a ton and gets blasted off. Well, he doesn't walk as much as Blake Snell does. Blake Snell has the most walks, I think, in the league, bro. Let me look up Blake Snell. If you want to go off walks, Blake Snell has a 13.3% walk rate, which is one of the worst in baseball. He has a better strikeout rate and whiff rate, but he's not giving you as much as innings as Cease. I like Snell a lot. I would sign Snell. Don't get me wrong, but 3 consecutive years as Cease where he had 200 plus strike. Exactly my point, man. Like he has filthy stuff, man. If the old man was alive today, he would trade for Corbin and Soto at set an extension and set a rotation like in the 1998. I miss Mr. George. Hey, we all miss Mr. George, man. All the pitches we are talking about have great stuff. Yeah, they're all good. They're all good at the end of the day. Snell has 2 Cy Youngs. I know. I'm not listen, everybody in the chat. I'm not disrespecting Blake Snell. I'm pointing out the facts. He walks a lot of pitchers. If walking is your main concern, well, Cease is better. Cease doesn't have as much walks. But Blake Snell is a better pitcher. I will admit that. Blake Snell is a way better pitcher. But he's also 31. He's also going to cost you a lot more money. Now, let me ask you this in the chat. Would you much rather have the Yankees sign Blake Snell this offseason or wait till next offseason and sign Corbin Burnes? Let me ask you that. I can tell you where I'm leaning, and that is Corbin Burnes all day. That's my point. I'd rather throw the money on Corbin Burnes than Blake Snell. That being said, I would rather them trade for a guy like Cease and then wait for next offseason to get a guy like Corbin Burnes. If you can lock this guy down and Juan Soto next offseason, just those 2 moves alone win you the offseason, in my opinion. Cease pitched in Central easy compared to Snell. That's true. He had a terrible division. If Mr. George was not suspended in the early 1990s for 3 years, the Yankees dynasty would have never occurred. George simply would trade all his farm talent for bums. Yeah, he didn't care about the farm. The AL East will eat Cease alive. Yeah, it could. I mean, we're all just going off our opinions right now. Oh wow. So we have a breaking news here on the channel. Looks like Shota has reached his team. Shota Imanaga is now on breaking news. The Chicago Cubs. So Shota is now with the Chicago Cubs. Breaking news. We thought that it was going to happen soon, and Shota is going to the Cubs. There are no sure things whether we sign a free agent or make a trade. Yeah, exactly, John. There's no for sure thing. Max, we saw a small sample size of Austin Wells last season. What would you project his offense numbers playing a full season? I think he can give us up to 20 home runs, Artie. If he hits 240, 250, I of course want 260, but I think if you give him let's say 250, 20 home runs in his full first year as a pro, I'd be like that's good enough. Yeah, he's going to get shelled in Chicago. It's funny. My buddy's a Cubs fan, and I texted him today that it might happen too. I was talking about it a little bit earlier. Like, you made a video about Shota and now a Chicago Cub. Yep. Shota's a Cub. Yeah, exactly, Kay. You got to prospects aren't a for sure thing. You're right. You got to take a chance. Sometimes they work out, sometimes they don't. But if you got to hold on, and you got to hug on Volpe and Dominguez. Those are my two. Shout out to Joyce and Ratchet being a member again. Shout out to them. Imanaga's ceiling will be a decent reliever. I mean, we were saying the same thing about Senga, so I think Shota could be good, especially in Chicago. He just wasn't gonna pan out in New York, but he joined Seiya Suzuki over there in Chicago. I'm just waiting for it to the numbers. I want to see what the numbers are like. If the numbers, I just want to see how much he got paid per year because he was looking at 100 million plus. How do you feel that Shota Imanaga is a Cub? Well, good for them. As long as as long as he's not with Boston. Boston had a shot to get him, but Daniel in the house. Jed finally signed someone. It's a Christmas miracle. Hey, what I tell you, Daniel? I gave you that insight earlier today. Cease is only 28 prime years right now for him. Yeah, exactly, Jason. Still in his prime. Like I said, years of control. You can't go wrong with that. Just hope Boston doesn't get Monty. It's either gonna be Boston or in Texas right now with Monty. Yeah, so he had until the 11th. So I figured he was gonna have his announcement soon. So there it is. He will undergo a physical in Chicago on Thursday before the deal becomes official. So we probably won't see the number. Maybe we do. I don't know. Yeah. Now we just need to sign Bellinger. His wife just got a job in Boston. Yeah, I saw that, William. And there's reports saying that Monty has a grudge against the Yankees. There's also reports saying that that's not true, that he doesn't have a grudge. So I don't really know what to believe. Like the whole off season is kind of the same way. Like, what do you believe right now, right? You said 225 average, 25 home runs. Is that for Austin Wells, Kenneth? I think Austin Wells can hit better than 225. I hope so. I hope so. Another guy that I forgot all about that's available in the free agency right now is I mean, there's a couple of good guys still available, especially in the outfield. Like Jorge Soler still out there available. Um, Jock Peterson, a lefty. I don't think the Yankees will make a move on him, of course. I'm just saying, I'm just throwing out some good names out there. See, I mean, Cody Bellinger, of course, still out there, but Jorge Soler would be very interesting to see where he lands. Dude has power for days. Randall Grichuk, Yankees were actually eyeballing him for the trade deadline. Yeah, he's a powerhouse, bro. What's up, Chef Nick? Hey, Max, how's it going, brother? I'm that crazy about Stroman. He would definitely be a bad clubhouse presence, like a big complainer for a mediocre pitcher. Yeah, I mean, I've been saying it. His ego is huge, the size of New York. But at this point, if the Yankees sign him to a pretty cheap deal, like I'm saying cheap deal, like a 3-year, $60 million contract, 20 mil per, I wouldn't be too opposed to it, man. It wouldn't be my number one option, but I've been saying it's better than Clark Schmidt, it's better than Will Warren, in the rotation, or even Nestor Cortez. Is Giancarlo done for? He might be. I hope not. He's working his way to a bounce back season. He's dropped some weight, looks more lean, and hopefully that means he's more athletic. But he has to really show me something this season, man. Giancarlo really has to show me something this season. He's getting paid way too much to be that mediocre. The strikeout rate is outrageous, almost 30%. Whiff rate by Stanton is 34%. Like that's terrible, man. In the last 3 seasons, he's just been going down and down and down. He averaged 273 in 2021, and then 211 in 2022, and then 191 last season. Not good at all. Not good at all. Big year for Big G calling it. I hope so. I hope you're right, Sean. I really do. I would not pay Stroman $20 million. In fact, I would not pay him $5 million. Well, Rico, I wouldn't want to either, but the way the market is going up and up and up, it might happen. It might happen, man. Burnes being a free agent next year is an advantage. He has to be to succeed in free agency. I think he will be great, Ben. I really like Corbin Burnes a lot. I think if Cole sees the Yankees not making moves, he's a goner. Well, the Yankees can stop him from opting out. They just got to add another year onto his contract. So, really, the Yankees have all the cards in their deck. They hold the cards. I watched all the pitchers' highlights in our farm, and I like Warren the most. I think he could be great. I think Warren's going to be good too, man. I mean, depending on what the Yankees do, Will Warren might be the 5th man. He might be the 5th man. The Yankees are not making the playoffs. They're making the playoffs, raw. They're going to make the playoffs. I mean, I am being realistic. I think the Yankees. Well, right now they got to add this. They're not done. They're not done making moves. Like, this rotation has to get better by far. But if they add 1, maybe 2 pieces to the starting rotation, we're making the playoffs. I think the lineup is there. We just need some starting rotation. Yeah, we're gonna keep Cole. I'm with you, Ben. I think Rodon's gonna come back strong. I think he's gonna have a bounce back year. The lineup balance alone changes a lot. Yeah, it just depends on what Aaron Boone does with this lineup. I don't want him to change the lineup around like every other game like he did last season. Like, if we stay consistent with the lineup, then I feel like this team can do good. That's only if that's only if Rizzo, Stanton, LeMahieu all play better. They have to play better. Can Dominguez DH? Yes, he can. He might be good for spring training, but I don't think so. But Dominguez there's a shot that he could be good for spring training. We have the worst infield defense in the major leagues besides Volpe. Well, DJ's not bad. I mean, Rizzo was a multi-Gold Glove winner on first base, so if he can play way better and play up to his potential, we have a great first baseman as well. Catcher Trevino can play great defense, so I don't think we have the worst infield defense in the league. Shota Imanaga to the Cubs. Yeah, I saw that, Valhalla. I saw that. Well, if Rodon and Mr. Nasty can get healthy, we are fuck. Yeah, they can play. If they can both stay healthy and play up to their potential, like if Cortez can play like the all-star pitcher that he was 2 seasons ago, then we might be all right. We just got to get some one more piece. Bro, you hearing Yankees close to a trade for Ryan McMahon? I have not heard anything about that, Jason. I have not heard anything about that. How can you say we are a playoff team if you say FFF? That's not a playoff team, Max. What's FFF? We have to cut down the outs on the base pass. That's exactly, yeah, Sean. I'm with you on that. Oh, if. I'm just saying right now, bro. This team, the lineup is good with Verdugo and Soto added to this lineup, and then a full season with Austin Wells. This team, lineup wise, can play great. I do think we need some more arms in this rotation. That's what I've been saying. They've added some arms in the bullpen. Who knows how these guys are going to pan out, but I think the bullpen is not the main concern with the Yankees. I think it's just a starting rotation at this point. But half the league makes the playoffs, bro. This team can easily make a playoff. We love Yankees middle of the lineup. Yeah, especially when Dominguez gets back, this team is going to be even that much better. Pitching and defense will get us to the World Series. Cole, Burnes, Rodon is a World Series contender. I even think Cole, Snell, Rodon is a World Series contender team. Judge was hurt last year, and we added Soto and Verdugo, and we have a decent bench. I mean, I just feel like this team with Verdugo is going to be a great addition to this team, and Soto is going to be unreal for this team. So if Rizzo can play, I know Ra hates the word if, but right now we're sitting in January, so we don't know how these guys are going to be playing. But if Rizzo can play the first half of the season for us next season without any injuries, this team could be great. We just got to get some more pieces in the rotation. I wish the Yankees could get someone like Donovan or Luis Arias and trade Torres for a pitcher. Either one of them would be nasty in this lineup. Yeah, Arias would be awesome. Arias would be the great leadoff guy for us. In a short series, pitching is the key. Exactly, Ben. I mean, if you have no pitching, you're not going to win nothing. Trade Judge, build around Dominguez and Soto. Let's get young. No, man. No. You don't trade Judge. You don't trade one of the best hitters in this game. I mean, yeah, Judge is 31, but let me bring up what a Judge can do. And you're going to say trade this guy? You're going to say trade Judge and he's doing this? I mean, without Judge, this team is trash. Last season, especially. This is who you want the Yankees to trade? Snell would be good, man. Snell would be good. I mean, Judge is everything to the Yankees, bro. No Yankees doing a 1.0 anything in OPS like the last 3 seasons. This right here, nobody's doing that in the Yankees lineup other than Soto, probably. A career 982 OPS. A career 586 slug. No, there's no way you trade this guy. What did Boston get for Betts? Let me check that trade. I don't think they got anybody good, man. So it was a 3-team trade. Dodgers got Mookie Betts and David Price, cash, all from Red Sox, and Bruce Dar Gratol. I think he's a pitcher, and outfielder Luke Raley. Red Sox got Verdugo, Jeter Downs, and Connor Wong. Oh my god. Yeah, they got fleeced. Twins got Kenta Maeda and a catcher Jair Camargo. They got fleeced. Verdugo was a part of that deal. Yeah, that was oh my god. The Dodgers just stole Mookie Betts from them for nothing. Oh yeah, we'll be talking rah. Hey, I'll be right here, bro. I'll be right here. Yeah, you did. I'll remember this rah, but there's no way you trading Judge, man. There's no way in hell. Ohtani will never be available. Yeah, he's not going to be available. Ohtani is not going to be available. I like Verdugo a lot, but I mean, he's not leveling up to Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts is one of the top 5, maybe top 10, maybe top 5 players in this league, bro. And now the Dodgers have Ohtani and Mookie Betts. So that team is going to be stacked, man, from head to toe. Yeah, bro. I ain't going nowhere, rah-rah. I just can't wait till the season starts. We start calling some games over here, and we start really, really breaking down the Yankees with the play on the field. Verdugo going to be nasty this year. Don't sleep. I love Verdugo, Jason. Judge is not only an offensive force, he's a defensive force. Facts, Rico. He's just one of the best outfitters in the game, bro. Bar none. Bar none. So I just got a tweet. Basically, they're just saying Blake Snell, Cease, and Marcus Stroman are the top 3 options for the Yankees. We all know. Yeah, Mike Rocky, I saw that. Shota to the Cubs, yep. Nobody you get for Judge will match his production or value. Facts. Stack doesn't not mean crap. They have to get it together on and off the field. You're right, John, but we won't know until the season starts and seeing how these guys actually play. No rings and nobody wants to come to play to New York with him. Think about that. Well, we'll see. We'll see if Juan Soto signs a contract extension here, and then that'll tell you how many people want to play for Judge, or not for Judge, but with Judge. Yeah, Judge's not over there signing the checks. It could be a Brian Cash. That could be a Brian Cashman issue, not Judge. Yeah, so just talking about Blake Snell, rah-rahs on drugs. I like seeing Judge with this dog on the field. Nobody wants to play with him. Where are you getting your info? Yeah, that's not true, bro. Maybe Rizzo's dog can get Soto to stay. I mean, how can you say no? How can you say no, Ratchet? Imagine the Yankees trade for someone we didn't have in mind. Like who, Victorino? Who would you think? $62 in 2022. Exactly, man. Yankees versus Dodgers World Series would be like in the late 1970s. Who'd be Mr. October? Juan Soto. That's who. That's who. Soto going to the Dodgers in the offseason. It could happen, Jason, which is scary, but let's cross our fingers and say it's not going to happen. Because even though the Dodgers want to sign everybody and they mamas to the team, it's not going to happen. The New York Yankees are going to balance this power out. I guarantee. Mark my words, everybody. Mark my words. It is January 9th, 2024. The Yankees are going to be competing for at least the ALCS next season. And that's with the roster they got right now. Let's sign some more pitchers. Let's get some arms in this rotation, man. I'm still waiting on that. I'm still waiting on the numbers for Shota and the Cubs. Because that's going to be very, very interesting. It might hurt the Yankees the way this contract's set up with Shota and the Cubs. But I guarantee you it's probably over more than $100 million, which sucks. I guarantee you. It depends on this season. The Yankees win the World Series. Yeah, but we got to get there, man. Billy Martin getting into a fight with Reggie Jackson. Imagine if Boone and Soto getting in. Oh, that would be crazy, bro. That would be crazy. Yankees winning the division. I mean, it's probably going to come down, like I said, it's going to be coming down to Baltimore or the Yankees for that division. By far. I can't believe that's still it's crazy that the Dodgers got Teoscar Hernandez as well, man. Like I like Teoscar a lot. But hey, at least we say one thing about the Dodgers. All these guys are leaving the AL to go to the NL. You think it's a 6-year, $150 million? I'm waiting for the contract to drop. Don't see it yet, but it could be a 6-year 150. Yankees should sign me up. Okay, let's go, Yankees. Sign Rudy. Sign Rudy right now, Yanks. Put him in, coach. He's ready to play. Hey. Baltimore won 101 games, and they'll just get better with Holiday coming up. They need pitching, though, William. They need pitching because they're going to get swept in the postseason just like they did last season. They had all that great season for what? Just to take some brooms and say, shh, shh, shh. Sweep. William in the house wants way too much for Cease. He stays till trade day. That could be it, man. William, I brought up the tweet earlier that could be an option. I'm just worried about the Orioles making a move. The Orioles scare me. Teoscar is mid. What? I like Teoscar Hernandez. Yeah, Baltimore's not weak. He's good. Yeah, Baltimore is short on pitching. So, like, right now, let me look at Baltimore's roster. Let me look up their starting rotation. Shout out to everyone. Hit that like button for you, boy. Let's get to 50 likes. Where we at in likes, man? Right now, the poll is sitting at, we close in the poll. 93 votes. 55% saying yes. Wee. Where we at in likes, though? Because if we get to 75 likes, I'm dropping some. Oh, we only have 41? I'm trying to drop some memberships down on y'all, bro. And if you're a member of the channel, then you get some. You could win some free stuff with the giveaways. So let's look up Orioles 42. Man, we got to get more likes than that, bro. Yeah, we got to get more likes than that. Right now, the Orioles starting rotation is Kyle Bradish, Grayson Rodriguez, John Means, Dean Kramer, and Tyler Well. That's not going to get you anywhere, bro. Their bullpen is nice with Yanir Cano and Craig Kimbrell, and then Felix Bautista coming off Tommy John. He's going to miss all next season, but he's great as well. But I'm telling you, man, their rotation needs some help. A decent right-hand pitcher will hold Teoscar in check. Teoscar kills lefties. Teoscar rarely walks. Yeah, he's good, man. I like Teoscar a lot. Fart noise. Stanky stank. Yeah, it's not a good rotation. I see C's going to Baltimore, and then the Yankees will sign Snell and trade for Bieber or Cabrera. That'll be big, man. I just don't think the Marlins are going to trade for. I don't think they're going to give away Cabrera, bro. I really don't. I really don't. Cabrera would be so freaking good with his team, man. I would love Cabrera. Put us in, coach. Max, if you're a GM, we are loaded. Hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? If I was a GM, we'd be winning championships on championships, man. I'll be scared, though, if I was a GM because I would be scared of y'all. Y'all might be yelling at me left and right, bro. Y'all might be yelling at me. Being like, yo, Max, what the hell's going on, bro? I need you to sign somebody right now. Throwing rocks at my office and stuff, breaking glass everywhere. We need to develop a closer like Baltimore. I think we have several 6'7" candidate. Yeah, we do, bro. Rico, we have a lot of tall guys in our minors right now. We're me and weren't me and you just talking about that? Like right now, let's find we got Henry Lelane. He's 6'7". We have Zach Messenger, who's 6'6". Carlos LaGrange, who's 6'7". Like Danny Watson, 6'7". We got some towers sitting in the minors right now, bro. Latest news is just the for the Yankees is them being interested in Marcus Stroman. The brass, the front office met up yesterday in Tampa. We have Neely, who is 6'8". Yep, exactly. Neely as well, says Rico. The latest news is Shota signing with the Cubs. I need to see this number, bro. I need to see this number because I want to see how much the Cubs pay for this man. Yeah, the Cubs signed Shota Imanaga. Yep, he's a Cubs fan. What's up, King Pookie? How tall is Mariano Rivera? That's the let me see. How tall was this man? Put us in, coach. Let me see. He was 6'2". Rivera was 6'2". They're not ready for prime time. This is not Baltimore. You have to win in New York. That's facts, bro. That's another thing the Yankees have to worry about is like, yeah, we sign all these guys, but how are they going to pan out? How are we going to pan out? 46 likes, 65 in the building, man. Smash that like button into smithereens. Let's try to get to 75 before the stream ends, and I'll give some memberships away. Emmanuel Clase is better than a major league team besides Dominguez and Soto trade Judge. Oh, you're crazy, rah-rah. You're crazy. I will bet anyone right now that Shota has a better season than Yamamoto. Ooh, that's a bold take right there, Ben. That is very bold. You think Shota is going to have a better season than Yamamoto? Very, very interesting. But Shota, joined Seiya Suzuki over there in Chicago. Much easier to develop your prospects in Baltimore than it is in New York. Nobody gives a damn what Baltimore does. Ooh, burn. Our minor league looks better than our major league team besides Dominguez and Soto. Oh my God, rah-rah. Rah-rah, you are crazy sometimes, buddy. You know that? Yeah, I'm sick, bro. Yeah. Everyone's sick right now. I'm sick as a dog, man. Sucks. It sucks. Hey. Look at the minor leagues. We got a nice little farm. Baltimore has better prospects because they suck every year. Yep. I mean, they sucked for a long time, bro. Baltimore, they're good right now because they sucked for 10 plus years. They stacked up on prospects. A team of all rookies can't win either. Need a blend of kids and vets. The Yankees have better prospects at single A level than Baltimore. Yeah, Baltimore, they have a lot of great prospects that are like ready to play right now. That's the thing with them. So if the White Sox want some players that are ready to play now, that's why Baltimore is a scary team to look out for with the Dylan C stuff. Joey Ortiz, Connor Norby, Cody Mayo, like all these guys on their in Baltimore's farm is projected to be up, this season. Bro, get some ginger or vitamin C. I got some vitamin C, bro. I've been taking some, man. Yeah, it sucks. It's starting to hit me more now. It feels like 2 days ago I felt like crap, but today I woke up and I was like, damn, bro. I really feel it today. Max, what is your favorite Yankees prospect right now? Spencer Jones is my favorite, but I don't know. Ben Rice is also another good one. I'm excited to see Chase Hampton. Uh, it's gonna be interesting to see what we do with George Lombard, the guy that we just drafted. We're probably gonna see Will Warren sooner rather than later, especially if we don't make any moves. But when you suck for years like Baltimore, your organization will be idiot proof. You will collect so many prospects just like Houston Astros did. Yeah. Like I said, man, it took them being bad all these years to stack up on all these prospects, and now like guys like Grayson, what's the name, Gunnar Henderson and Adley Rushman, and all these guys are getting up. Colton Cowser, Grayson Rodriguez, like eventually that's what's going to happen. You stack up on guys that you're picking top 10, and the Yankees are always picking in the back of the draft, so they're going to fall off because they're not going to be able to afford everybody, Ratchet. What's going to happen is Baltimore is going to be good for, the next 5 years, so they're going to be drafting in the back of the the MLB draft, but then when it's time to pay these guys, they're not going to be able to afford them. So like Rushman is probably going to leave, Henderson is probably going to, like, all these guys are probably going to leave, man. What up, Kerm? Yeah, Shota is, yep, he's to the Cubs. However, Detroit, for some reason, Detroit sucks, man. That whole, like, their whole city of teams suck other than the Lions, bro. Like, Pistons are terrible. Here's your oldest video: Chicago Bulls versus Phoenix Suns live play-by-play. Yeah, man, that's what started the live stuff. Super Miguel. Yeah, the same with the Oakland A's. You know what's crazy though? The Texas Rangers, they just won the World Series, and they got a guy, Langford from Florida. That guy's gonna be he's gonna be good, man. Wyatt Langford. Woo! And they got Evan Carter. Like the Rangers are set, man. They're gonna be good for a little bit. I'm interested to see if Paul Skeens and Dylan Cruz make their debut this season. The Yankees going to sign all the players from Baltimore? Maybe, bro. That we also see that a lot too. Is guys staying in the same division but jumping team to team. Like you saw what happened with IKF. Now he's with the Blue Jays. Aaron Hicks got picked up by the Orioles. Like teams from that same division pick up the guys that, get released or DFA'd or whatever. Yeah, the Oakland A's are just poverty at this point, man. But all right, guys, I'm about to head out of here and call it a night. if the Yankees make any moves, of course, I'll be back later tonight, but it looks like we won't see any moves being made. Like I said, it might not be until Friday or after Friday until the Yankees make some moves, but always fun to hang out with you guys. Like I said, if you are a subscriber on the channel, make sure you tune into that video on the page that how to enter the giveaway for the jersey. Entries will be open until January 26th. So make sure you guys are all entered in that if you're 21 and up to be eligible for a jersey. You just got to be 21 and up, man. But it's always love, peace, chicken grease on the channel, Max Coverage TV. Go Yankees, and I will see you all tomorrow. If anything else happens tonight, I'll be back. But if not, I will see you all tomorrow. Y'all have a good rest of your evening. I'm out of here. Peace.